Hey there, fellow students, acolytes, and apprentices of the Force. It's great to have you back for another Star Wars holocron. Let's dive right in. In the shadowed corridors of the Imperial Palace on Coruscant, the air was heavy with whispers of betrayal and power struggles, but none so poignant as the tale of Darth Vader and the man who had once saved his life, a cybernetics genius known only as Cylo. The story of their lethal dance was one of manipulation, rivalry, and ultimately, destruction. Cylo was not just a scientist, he was a visionary whose expertise in cybernetics was unrivaled. After the tragic duel on Mustafar, where Anakin Skywalker was left more dead than alive, Emperor Palpatine, newly crowned and hungry for power, sought out the greatest minds to preserve his most formidable apprentice. Cylo emerged as the savior, undertaking the Herculean task of reconstructing Vader. He labored through an entire night, crafting limbs and a respiratory system that were not just replacements, but enhancements. This armor was not only Vader's lifeline, but became an emblem of the Empire's might. For years, Vader served as the Emperor's iron fist, his presence both feared and revered across the galaxy. Yet, unbeknownst to many, Cylo's ambitions stretched far beyond his initial creation. His involvement with the Tarkin Initiative and his pivotal role in developing the technological marvel of the Death Star cemented his influence within the Empire. But as his experiments expanded, so did his aspirations. As the years passed, Cylo grew obsessed with surpassing his own work on Vader. He dreamed of creating a being that could rival the Sith Lord, a creature of pure cybernetic prowess, devoid of any reliance on the Force. This ambition planted the seeds of his downfall. When the rebels destroyed the first Death Star, Emperor Palpatine briefly entertained Cylo's ideas as a potential replacement for Vader. However, none of Cylo's creations could match Vader's terrifying effectiveness or his mastery of the Force. Realizing the threat Cylo posed, Palpatine cunningly maneuvered the situation to his advantage. He subtly encouraged Cylo, letting the scientist believe his favor was secure. As Cylo's arrogance grew, so did his boldness. He began to plot the unthinkable, a coup to replace Vader with his creations. The final act of this saga unfolded aboard Cylo's mobile research base, disguised ingeniously within a gigantic spacefaring whale. Here, Cylo had gathered his most advanced creations, ready to usurp Vader's place at the Emperor's side. However, Vader, ever the survivor and strategist, learned of Cylo's treachery. Armed with this knowledge, he confronted Cylo on his own turf. The confrontation was cataclysmic. As Vader stormed through the whale ship, Cylo unleashed his cybernetic horrors upon him. Yet none could stand against Vader's wrath and mastery of the Force. In a climactic move, Vader seized control of the whale's mind using the Force, turning the creature and the ship towards a fiery demise in the nearest sun. As the ship hurtled towards its end, Cylo realized too late that underestimating the Force was a fatal error. Vader's armor, a constant reminder of both his dependence and his strength, stood as a testament to Cylo's genius and his hubris. The story of Cylo and Vader was whispered through the halls of the Empire as a stark reminder of the fate that awaited those who dared to rival the dark powers of the Sith. Thus, the man who once saved Darth Vader, ensuring his survival and rise to power, was consumed by his own ambition and the unyielding force of the very monster he had helped create. In the grand tapestry of the Empire, it was a tale that echoed the dark, relentless heart of power: create, control, or be crushed. The tale of Cylo and Vader was not merely a narrative of betrayal and retribution, but also a profound commentary on the nature of power within the Empire. It underscored the volatile dance between creator and creation, master and servant, each bound by chains of necessity and ambition. As the galaxy watched and whispered, the story of the armored Sith Lord and his fallen creator became a dark legend, warning those who might aspire to play God with the lives of the powerful. In this universe, where the lines between machine and man were blurred, the shadows held stories of those who reached too far into the dark stories that served as both caution and chronicle in the annals of the Galactic Empire.